Did you have a collection when you were a kid? I collected pigs. I really wanted a potbelly pig. Couldn't get that. So when I was like 10, I started collecting pigs. Ceramic pigs, wooden pigs, pigs on a stick, pigs that hung from my ceiling, pigs on socks, pigs on blankets, pig posters, pig t-shirts. Stuffed pigs. So many stuffed pigs. Pigs for me were a metaphor for abundance. Because really, your abundance is all about, you know what you want, you know what you like, and then you put it out there. And you say, I like pigs. And so everybody starts bringing you pigs. Aunt Rose and Aunt Betty Sue and Aunt Frances with the cool owl pendant. And yeah, your birthday, Christmases, whatever holidays you celebrate, you're going to get pigs. You know, whatever your collection was. It's always going to be pigs. At some point, you're going to be like, fuck all these pigs. I think I was maybe like 15 when I started feeling like enough with the pigs. And, you know, people kept giving me pigs. So it was kind of like, there wasn't really like an opportunity because, you know, you'd get another pig and it's like, it's sweet Aunt Rose. So thank you, Aunt Rose. Thank you for the pig. And you're not going to like tell her. She's like 80, right? Like, Aunt Rose, I don't want more pigs. Don't give me any more pigs. You're not going to do that because she's sweet Aunt Rose. You don't want to hurt her feelings. That was fine for Aunt Rose. It's not fine anymore. Or any other adults in your life. Except for Aunt Rose. Aunt Rose is still hooking you up with your pigs or whatever it was. You smile and you say thank you for those pigs. But I'm talking about pigs as a metaphor for the truth of you, who you really are. So much of who we think we are, it's not even true, or maybe we just change, we grow, we evolve. That's one of the most beautiful things about this path is so much of what you thought was you was just a program. It was implanted in your mental holography by your family system, by the culture, by matrix shame holography, by all the nonsense here. And so as you walk this path, you discover more and more who you are and who you are not. The parts of you that pull in can be wild because it's like, wow, I'm so powerful. Especially once you're working with the fire energies and the masculine principle. That's been my fave. But if you're still acting like you like the pigs and you're saying thank you for the pigs, you're going to keep getting pigs. You're going to keep getting pigs. So it's really important that you are being as you can possibly be in every way, shape, form, matter. Of course, there are all different parts of you that will come out in different times. There are nuances to these things. But making sure that those parts are a part of your cohesive self. So that if you don't want any more pigs, you will no longer get pigs, and instead you will get what you want. Pigs are the metaphor for your abundance. So figure out what you want, lead from you, and be clear. Be very clear. Be very authentic. Speak your truth. And, you know, otherwise, if you're still getting pigs and you don't want any pigs anymore, the only one to blame is yourself. This doesn't mean that you still won't get pigs, but like, you know that you'll be able to handle it because you'll be like, no, thank you to the pigs. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Okay, babies. Okay. Say no thank you to the fucking pigs. Unless you want pigs. I still love pigs. I just, you know, I don't want to collect the little bitches. Okay. Have a great night.